you know that every weekday we send out an email before the show giving you all the topics coming up so you can be fully informed and ready to interact with our program? Or that after the show we send out Sue's Stack, a list of every topic I've discussed along with clickable hot links to every source of information I've shared with you on the air? It's all completely free and available over at thom.tv, THOM.tv. Check it out.
All right, let's go to Mark Taylor-Canfield from Seattle. Name so nice, they named him thrice. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey, I serve as executive director for the nonprofit Democracy Watch News, and we've been focusing on two news stories that we consider threats to freedom of the press. Paramount Global's $16 million payoff to Donald Trump so they can get government approval for their billion-dollar merger, and ICE's attempts to deport journalist Mario Guevara. And you can get more information about these cases at democracywatchnews.org or at my YouTube channel called the MTC Report. In the case of Paramount settling Trump's lawsuit against them, it continues the precedent that ABC and Meta have already set by paying off the Trump administration in order to do business. And the question is, how can we trust CBS News and 60 Minutes to openly criticize Trump now that they've acquiesced to him and proven that they lack journalistic independence? And in the case of Mario Guevara,
since they've had a news leader who has left in protest.
Yes. Well, in the case of Mario Guevara, who was arrested by local law enforcement in the Atlanta area, all charges against him have been dropped, and yet he's still being held in jail by ICE. Originally, he was arrested for refusing to leave the area of a protest while covering it as a reporter, the same thing that I was arrested for a few years ago when I won a federal civil rights lawsuit against the Washington State Patrol. But Guevara clearly identified himself as a reporter at the time. And in my case, federal district judge Bryan ruled that journalists should not be arrested for trying to do their job. Guevara has been in this country legally for 20 years, over 20 years. And despite the fact that all charges have been dropped, ICE is still trying to deport him to El Salvador. And we believe that this is a continuation of the Trump administration's persecution of his political adversaries, including student activists, and in this case, the press. Guevara's family already tried to pay his bail, but that has been denied while the government appeals his immigration case. And the Committee to Protect Journalists and other journalist advocacy groups like my own are demanding his immediate release. It's ridiculous that he's being held in jail at this time when no charges have been put against him, and he's been in this country legally for over 20 years. It's also a racist policy, Jefferson. This immigration policy by the Trump administration obviously has racial connotations.
Well, Mark, thank you so much for both of those stories. And yeah, we had covered the first and insufficiently the second. So thanks for bringing them both. Thanks for the work you do, and good plug.
Thank you, Jefferson. I appreciate the time.
Be well.